Thank you for joining us today for another segment of LR5, where Londonderry Republicans have 5 minutes to interact on various topics. Joining us today is Ron Dunn.
Hello.
For those of you who do not know Ron, he is a New Hampshire state representative and the chairman of the Londonderry Town Council. Either one of those jobs by themselves requires a big time commitment, yet Ron does both. What I'd ask Ron today is just to briefly describe each position, the challenges, the rewards, why he does the job. And then number two, since he now sees politics from both a town level and a state level, how would he encourage fellow Republicans to serve in a town or state capacity?
Well, first off, Brian, thank you for doing this. This is a great thing you do here. The biggest thing that I have learned is that I really do appreciate the people in Londonderry. I appreciate serving them. I am very grateful that they elect me to be their town representative and their state representative. So I very much appreciate that. You asked about time commitments. The town commitment this time of year, it's budget season. So this time of year, the commitment is a little heavy. So for anyone that's looking to run or to volunteer, this is October, November, December, January are very busy times of the year for town politics. The good thing is at the state level, this is a slower time of the year. We pick up in January for state. So January will be a very busy time of year at the town and at the state for me. And the reason I'm allowed to do what I do is because I have a very good support system. My wife, Cara, is amazing. She allows me to do the things that I enjoy doing, and she allows me to serve the people of Londonderry. Without her, I could not do it. So for people that want to do this in the future, I would say the biggest thing is you got to have a family support system. Your husband, your wife, your family has to support you doing this. If you don't have that support, it's very difficult. I also work a full-time job, 40 hours a week. So fitting that in with all the other things that I do, I could not do without the support system that I have. So that is very, very important to me and something that I would recommend anyone to have, because without that, it makes the job much, much more difficult.
Excellent, excellent. One thing that I will just mention, which I greatly respect you for, is you're very accessible to discuss different positions, whether it is at the town level or at the state level. Could you tell me a little bit more about, I forget the specific term, you might have called it listening sessions. I think you had it at the library, different locations, just to have citizens speak with you about different positions you've taken.
Yes, myself and fellow Representative Christine Perez feel like it's very important that we have access to the public and the public has access to us. So around 4 times a year, we will engage with the public and have a session where in the library, we go and we meet with the public. We advertise it beforehand. People can come and ask us questions. We try to bring to them what's going on in Concord, and they ask questions about what's happening. And we discuss how bills work and how the whole process, the whole system works. So I think that's very, very important that we stay engaged with the community and they see us and they can basically feel like their representative is helping them and describing to them how things work. And if they need anything done, they can reach out to us and say, hey, I need this taken care of, or I need this done. And it's much easier for them to reach out to somebody if they know who we are beforehand. So those sessions are very, very important to me. And we call them like mini town halls.
Okay.
And we usually do them at the library where everyone can see. So, but those are very, very important to me. And I know they're important to Christine, that we get out in the public and they see our face and they know we care.
Yeah, I just spoke with a couple different people that had attended a few, and they were very pleased that these people, these town councilors, these state reps, took it upon themselves to, again, speak directly to the citizens, their concerns. Maybe some said thank you. Probably majority might have said, hey, why did you vote this way? And you're not shy from giving your a very strong reason why you did. We've had discussions before where at first glance I might have disagreed, let's say, with your initial vote, but then you backed it up and say, well, there's several pieces or several layers. So it's always reassuring just to know that our town councilors, our state reps, have an open ear to the citizens of Londonderry. So one thing too I want to mention is re-elections. I believe you have some re-elections coming up.
Yes, in 2026, I will have 3 elections. In March, I will have the town council election, which I'll be running for again. And then in September and in November, I will have election. September is the primary, and in November is the general election for the state rep. So I will have 3 elections this year. So it'll be a very busy 2026 to build on 25.
Very
But
good.
like I said, it is an honor for me to serve the people of Londonderry. I very much enjoy doing it. And I feel like one of the things we talked about a few minutes ago, accessibility is very, very important. I feel like people need to access their reps and be able to tell them how they feel and have them explain why they voted the way they did, so to speak. And I might say a different perspective. But it's very, very important to me. So accessibility is very, very important. And you will see me out in February, March, and then you'll see me out over the summer. I will do lots of door knocking.
Excellent.
So
Yep. Before I got to know you, I had seen you a few times knocking on doors. I was like, who the heck is that guy? And again, door to door, going just asking for those votes, and respect people who do that, as opposed to just put out signs and assume that people vote for you.
Yeah.
No, you're out there shaking hands and answering questions. So thank you for that. So Ron, again, I want to thank you for taking time away from your crazy busy schedule to speak with us today. I do encourage Londonderry citizens to find out more about getting politically involved by contacting the Londonderry Republican Committee. So until next time, if the creek don't rise, if the good Lord's willing, we will do this again soon. Thank you and have a great day. Ron,
thank you. Thank you, Brian, for doing this. It's much appreciated.
Certainly. All right. Take care, everyone.
Have a good day.